Okay, so the last part we are going to look at is when we're asked to interpret. Now you'll see it, they'll use that word interpret, and you'll either be asked to interpret the slope. So for us, that's the B value, or they might ask you to interpret the intercept, which is the A value. So if we remember back to our everything that's been going on, so we have bivariate data, which is both numerical pieces of data, and we put the explanatory there and the response on the Y. Okay, we then got a scatter plot, and we may have said the strength of the scatter plot using the R. Then we got the line, which was following this Y equals A plus BX. So we know how to do that on the calculator because we typed the two lists in. So we'd have the EV and RV and then blah, 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 and we get all the stats on it and we get the R value. We can also get the R squared value and stuff like that. So you've now got these equations written out. So say, for example, down here, you have this life expectancy. So you've now created this equation here. So there was my A and there was my B, okay? And this was obviously EV and RV. So now you'll see it. They will ask you to you'll get this equation and they'll say interpret the slope. So what I've done for you is simply made a fill in the blanks on what you can do. So if you look at this B value, so if I'm asked to interpret the slope, is it a negative or a positive? Here, down here in this example, negative. It's negative. So up here, I'd use this little comment and you need to write it out word for word. Where there is a blank space, that's where you'll have to fill something in, okay? So if you have a look, it says now you have to write what the RV is. So for this one, it is life expectancy, yeah? The life expectancy decreases by, now you just have to write the B value. The word decrease means negative, so you don't need to write that. So it decreases by 1.44. Now, what would life expectancy be measured in? So you write years, yeah? So it decreases by 1.44 years when what's the EV? The birth rate increases by, and what's birth rate? Maybe one baby, yeah? One birth, doesn't matter. Okay? So that's what you need to do. Can you see how you just have to fill in the template? And that's what you do. And then underneath, I've shown you how. If you were asked to interpret the intercept, we've got that line here, and you just have to fill in those spots here. So we'll do it using that example so you can see. So I would say the regression line intercept, y-intercept, predicts that. So I have to write what the RV is, which is life expectancy, to be, and I write the A value, 105.4 years, because that's the units, when the birth rate is 0, yeah? Okay? So that's all you have to do. This is in your 12, but if you don't write exactly those wordings, you won't get the mark. So how much easier can I make it for you? You just have to fill in blanks. You've got your reference book. Let's do that. So